It's been a while, but we are back, ladies and gentlemen, with the greatest goddamn D&D stream in this world and the next. Welcome to Goblins Under the Stairs. Oh, yeah. You got Carlos Garcia here, a.k.a. the nastiest duke you know, the land captain around Pooh McNasty. I ain't here alone, because I'm rocking with the Stormbreakers. Oh, yeah. You got Mantor Zermeister with a fresh haircut. You got Crick, enjoy some delicious pizza. And coming to you live from the Witness Protection Program, Langston Embershroud. And of course, to lead us along on this epic adventure, the greatest guy in D&D DM in the land, here hits Nate Gonzalez. Take it away here.
Thank you, Mr. McNasty. All night, Langston's voice. It's going to sound like this.
You commit arson once, and suddenly
Welcome back.
no one has a sense of humor anymore.
We'll tackle one thing at a time when we get to it. But Langston,
right.
we got Rampu, we got Manto, and we got Crick back at it for the first time in a fucking month, I think. It's been a long time. So I have a feeling that no one has the recap in them for some inspiration or whatever. Going once.
I mean, I can kind of
We
take
fighting.
this.
Yeah,
we've...
go for it.
So literally, last time that you saw us, this ship here that looked like a giant scorpion. I thought lobster, but there is a tail, so it's like a scorpion thing. Pulled up to us, and we were all debating, are we going to be diplomatic about this? What are we going to do? But there was no chance to be diplomatic. These motherfuckers just started blasting. And a fight began that got pretty wild, if I remember correctly. Yours truly was able to blast one of them off into space using little wind blowing, and I have another one pinned against the wall. Manto was using his very powers of sneakiness to kind of crawl around the ship, move his way around, take people out as needed, and the rest stayed on board here, battling for our lives. And as we left, we are still at this. Clearly.
All right. I think that's good enough for me. Go ahead and take that inspiration. Does anyone have anything to add? Any noteworthy things that you might have remembered that seems to be of importance? Beautiful. So, as we pick it up here at the top of round 4, these Wanties, these snake-headed humanoids, as Rampu has mentioned, some of them have begun to board your ship. Some of them still back at their command post on the Scorpion ship itself. Manto has turned himself invisible, but is visible once again after he has pulled the Spelljammer helm, or whoever was helming the Spelljammer ship here, to skit scat skadoodle, essentially, in the voice of the leader, in this abyssal kind of voice and language. And as he made his way coming back up these stairs, some of these Wanties noticed him down at the bottom of the ladders, and that brings us to this blue one who sees these blades that Langston cast just chopping up their ballista on the front. As he goes to try to load that back up, he scurries back, looking around a little bit frantic, feeling the ship list and move about. The Wantie to the left of him, his allies, shout that there's someone downstairs, so he goes and follows up on that call, sees the little bug-headed person down there, and with that is going to take a couple of shots at him with their laser pistols.
The blue one?
The blue one, correct.
Is he able to see me from that angle being 15 feet down?
I will have him step on in there a little bit closer on the map. But yeah, I was just getting things situated. But a 22 to hit?
Let me just see something real quick.
Yeah.
Like the combat tracker. Yeah, I think I believe I already did my my cunning action, so I will just, or not my cunning action, my my uncanny dodge. So yeah, I will eat that.
Okay, cool. So 22 to hit. We have 11 points of radiant damage as the laser pistol blasts on down, directly hitting you, hitting one of your claws or your hands as you're climbing up this ladder. And the second shot, as you kind of wince and pull back, he hits you straight in the center of your chest, hitting you with a natural 20.
Oh
that'll hit.
my
I am-
God.
You are too far for everything, Langston. That is 29
That
points
would
of
hurt me
radiant.
to use.
Yeah, 29 points of radiant damage on that one. 13 plus the 2d8s maxed. As those two shots blast on down, the three of them all seem to begin to circle around you right there. And that's going to be that, with Langston up next. One thing to call out also at the top of the round, and as you guys have been seeing kind of continuously growing throughout this battle, but the tip of the scorpion's tail, the light that started growing there at the beginning of the combat, is continuously growing, starting to hum and vibrate, and all that jazz. So Langston, what you got?
Let me see. Okay, I just needed to know how that one spell I had up was working. So my blades are just continuously doing damage to the scorpion ship, right?
Correct.
Super. Do you want me to roll for that to like start since it's still there, or is it like just factored in?
Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage. Or actually, what exactly? How does the spell read again?
So essentially, any creature within the wall space makes a dexterity saving throw, taking 60.
Tommy freeze.
You freeze?
He
Oh,
froze.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
That was
There we
great.
go.
Hey,
There he is.
We're
He's back.
good. I thought you stopped talking. Like, oh shit,
Yeah, I thought
Me
he
too.
screamed.
maybe I can't do it.
He's
Oh,
like,
no. You're good.
Went to the Alabama shakes.
Now he might be frozen again
Yeah, he's freezing.
I thought that was
while
a joke.
pretending to be
Oh,
frozen.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, he was joking that he was frozen, and then he became frozen.
Do I need to just talk while I'm doing this? All
Yeah,
right,
you're
so
good. You're good.
Any creature in the wall space makes a dexterity saving throw, taking 6d10 force damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one.
At the end of their turn. Oh, he froze again.
He was hypnotizing me there. I was kind of loving it.
I just kind of pretending to freeze goes wrong.
There, we got you now.
Okay, you get what I'm trying to say. So, do you want me to do it now or at the end?
Is it? You can roll it now, but is it at the end of their turn or your turn?
The end of their turn.
Okay, cool. You can
So,
go ahead and roll it now, and we'll just do the damage for at the top of the round for the ship and the ballista. Oh,
Okay.
36. You guys watch that ballista just get shredded into bits as these blades just completely rip it apart, leaving a pile like a gerbil or a hamster with its wood pellets down on the ground there, and the ship itself still taking a decent amount of damage too, as you are watching it kind of simultaneously begin to lift up a little bit, but not so much that it's like aggressive or like taking away from they're not out of your guys' vicinity yet.
Sweet. For my actual turn,
Yeah.
I will shimmy slightly this way. Who's this guy right here? Is that an enemy?
In the yellow?
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah, well. Fuck it. I'm gonna be up and be like, oh, hi, how you doing? Okay, I just saw Mantho get lit up, so I'm gonna do a 5th level mass cure wounds on everybody.
You didn't see Manto get lit up. He is down a
He's
ladder.
in the-
He is.
Oh, I thought that
On the
was.
second level.
I knew he was by the ladder. I didn't know he was down in the hole.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, that
I'm
changes
good, guys.
things.
Don't worry about me.
Okay. Well, then, how's Crick doing? Crick, you're chilling. Rainbow hasn't hit yet. Okay. Well, then, selfishly, I'll stay back where I am. My fault.
No worries.
Just hiding under Starbow. How you doing, buddy? I'm just gonna do a 2nd level cure wounds on myself then.
All right. That works for me.
Cool.
Nice.
24.
Damn. All right. Langston looks around, seeing everyone doing all right, but surrounded by a couple of enemies as well. Heals himself up for quite a bit, get himself fighting fit once again. Anything else for you?
That was my action. Let me see the wording on this spell. That is. Oh, that's a bonus action. That's good to know. Okay. No, that'll do it for me.
All right.
Sorry, that'll do it for me.
All good. This one that seems to be the commander that is nearby you, Langston, as you kind of bounce around real quick, figuring out what to do. You heal yourself. He sees that healing on you, and he goes and grabs his quite large, larger than these other wanties, but it's kind of like a blaster laser gun. He flicks a control on it. You see these like LEDs switch a different kind of commands on there. He smacks it, and then you hear it start to beep as he points it over in your direction.
Whoa.
And he's going to take a couple of command pulse rifle shots at you. Starbo in the background starts tickling with his leaves behind his ears, and he shoots up into the air as he misses you with a nat 1. And Starbo kind of tries to be him to tuck you again.
Thanks, buddy.
And he goes and takes another shot. With an 11, he's still kind of off balance with this, missing both of those shots there. As he kind of misses both of those rifle shots, Does
he get hit by my spirit guardians? I forgot I had that up from last time.
Oh yeah.
Just dropped 15.
Let's get the locust back out there though. That was fun.
I did like the locust.
That's how you described them.
Oh, no,
That's why I designed that for you.
Beautiful.
All right, so he would be in that, but it's at the start of his turn or end of his turn.
Let's make any creature's speed is half when you cast a spell. A staff will save. Creature makes. I think it's at the end of their turn.
Okay, yeah.
I'll read it. Keep going though.
He would bounce out of that. Then he would take the 2 shots and then get out of there, swinging the rifle around his back. And you see, kind of like he just has this kind of a metal cylindrical kind of shaft in his hand, and he swings his arm out, and you see this kind of laser-like blade come out the end of it, and he goes and swings at you with that blade, and Langston just dodging them all with an 11 to hit. He misses you on that. Again, yeah, as he gets a little bit closer to you, and he kind of goes and slashes against you, or tries to slash into you, that large kind of onyx talon pendant around his neck glimmers in that laser light as he misses that shot and gets out of the locust swarm. And
when I'm dodging, instead of saying weave, I see Starbo's twigs and branches. I'm like, leave, and I just go into the side, just pointing them out, and I'm like, oh shit, was he trying to hit me?
Incredible. Flinch up here. Him and Warwick were commanding this ballista here, with the enemies up close and personal now. The Flinch takes out his short sword and swings at the one closest to Crick right here, making 2 attacks. An 18 will hit, and a 24 will hit, as he does 9 points of damage total, slashing into him. That's going to be it for him. We'll take it up to the next Wanti Infiltrator, who's out just floating in space, ass over tea kettle, just flipping backwards further and further away from this scene. And that is it for him. Commander Crux up now next to Rampu. You have this one pinned up against the wall here. I will say that will give him advantage because he's restrained as well. So yeah. So with his long sword, he goes and takes a couple slashes at this Wanti. Let's roll with advantage. 15 is a miss. and 18 will hit him, so that will do 6 points of damage. What's up? I thought you were gonna say something, but this green one T now who just got slashed by Flinch, he's gonna repay the favor to him with his poisoned talons. Gonna take 2 slashes at him. A 25 will hit and a 19 will hit. Flinch, I'm gonna have him make 2 con saves. Oops, actually he gets a plus. Oh, that's a fail. But that one's a success. I guess he would actually just fail the first one regardless, so it doesn't really matter. He will take that damage of 14 and 8, 22 damage, and he is poisoned currently. As you guys
Can
watch.
I op attack him from since he hit somebody within 5 feet of me?
Yeah, you definitely can.
All right, for my reaction here, we'll do that. 23.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Battlestar is hitting.
Yeah. Boom.
It is rad.
And then that's
15.
10 feet knockback.
Oh,
I don't know if that gets any extra damage because I'm big.
Make a strength check.
Rank. Damn.
That's a nat 20.
oh my
Right?
god!
So I'll give you the choice. Do you want
20.
Do you want to crush him
We should all,
more, or do you want to lift him up? You know, that force pushes him back and over the ledge.
I want to put him over the ledge into space.
All right. So, Crick, with that immense force and his great stature currently, I mean, you described it. This is your move.
Because it's basically he sees what's the little guy's name again?
Flinch.
God.
Uh-huh.
Flinch. He sees Flinch just getting beat up and getting bullied, and his red eyes just start to glow even better. And he goes, "Leave him alone!" And just boom, punches him just kind of right across, completely out of the thing. And then he just kind of turns around to the other snakes on this plane, so to speak.
As
Let's see what you did there.
as you knock him off the edge, flying backwards, he kind of is you push him back 10 feet. Is that what your ability does, or how far?
I think it's 10 or 15.
Okay, so he'll get pushed out of the locust then. But yeah, regardless, he's getting pushed further and further back, floating out into space as he has completely lost control of his. He has no grounding, no gravity to control himself, and yeah, you see as he's just floating along, almost in line with the other one, and he is out of here. For now, this group up on top of the tail, you see them. I guess you guys might not be able to fully see them, but their heads bouncing all around up there. They're definitely making some sort of shuffle and movements. But the yellow one up here by Crick, seeing that go down. Let me actually just do something. Let's make a con save real quick. Okay. Yeah, he's not. I mean, definitely. Like, holy shit, that is a big motherfucker who just threw one of ours over, but instead of being scared, it kind of just rages him up even more as he looks at you, talons dripping with poison, and he goes and tries to rip a couple of slashes at you. 13 and an 8 will not do it. Oh, I forgot to check if I can do this. Let's do that. Nope. All right, cool. And yeah, as both those slashes miss you, he's kind of dodging these locusts right now. He goes and backs up. Actually, yeah, he would run over. Their speed is halved in here, so yeah, he would get out to here then. Backing up as much as he can, and just getting to the edge of the ship. That'll bring us to Warwick, and then Crick is up next. Warwick. He kind of takes a back off out of this locust swarm here, lines up a shot at the leader, and will take a shot at him. Oof, a miss with a nat 1, and a miss with a 16. Smacks the gun. He's like, I need more Mantis training. Or, wait, I trained him. Oh, shit, never mind. Crick, you were up.
Am I still restrained? I thought I was restrained by the big guy, but I don't know if they moved.
You were. What was the?
Or was it like wires or something?
It was a harness, like a that
Bolo.
has
Okay.
you, yeah.
All right, so I'm still stuck.
Yes, restrained.
And
I guess your attack rolls will
let
pick
me
against
see
at
here.
disadvantage, but that's fine.
Oh. And he's 15 feet from me. So can I reach him technically?
The bigger one?
So I have
You can reach
the little one.
Yeah, the yellow one you could reach.
Yeah, without moving, right? Yeah, because I have 15-foot range
Yeah, that's crazy.
when I'm big. All right. So as he kind of walks away, we're gonna try my colossal punch on him. So we're just gonna kind of charge up, and I guess it'll be with disadvantage though.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be okay. It's a +8, so I'm just gonna roll this with disadvantage then. 22.
22 will hit.
Nice. So then, can I get a strength check from him?
Sure can. Let's see. 13.
13. So that's a failed as well. So then that's gonna be, where is it? 5d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that +4,
Okay.
and then he's gonna go 20 feet backwards as well.
Oh god. All right. With 20 feet, I'd say that probably throws him over the ledge too. So Crick tosses one on one side, turns around with a massive arm extending out, just decks this other one, and he goes flying over that side as well. Do you have anything else that you want to add to that, or yeah, flavor or move?
I just look at the other big one and just go, "Get off the ship." And then Crick just kind of charges up a little bit more as I'm gonna do my my hit point heal.
All right, sounds good. Nice. Make a intimidation check as well.
Oh, nice. Intimidation.
Nice, cool.
Back-to-back ones. There we go. All right.
All right. And that was your turn, right?
That's it. Yep.
Okay. So heads bobbing around over on the other side, on top of that tail there. Rampu, the one that you have pinned against this wall here. You see his cobra face flapping in the wind back and forth, making like a dog's lips flapping outside of the car window. He's trying to push and claw himself towards you. But does your wind right now affect him in any capacity at the start of his turn or during his turn?
During his turn, hold on, let me pull it in.
Do I need to make like another check or anything? Or
Let me check. Gust
is-
of wind.
he is restrained.
You said any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement for every 1 foot it moves when moving closer to me. Each creature in the line must succeed in strength of his own. Yeah,
Okay.
no.
So he's going to his flaps are flapping all about. He goes and takes a step to the side and gets out of that wind. Finally, like can shake off that intense blast that you're giving him, and he is going to, with his poison talons dripping, is going to take a slash at you. Actually, first, let me check something. Okay, yeah. A 12 to hit is going to miss as he slashes at you. Your draconic scaling it's too tough for that. An 11, even stronger. He's not able to scratch through and get a hit on you. Let's see. He in between the locust and the wind right here. He kind of looking around, not sure where to go, and it seems like he's kind of stuck here. And with that, missing these attacks, kind of looks back up to the ship in kind of despair. And Manto, you are up now.
All right. What I plan on doing is I'm like taking shots left and right from these dudes. I'm like, oh fuck. So I just click my heels a couple times. My wing boots start kind of going like this, and start to levitate. Upon getting level with them at the top of the ladder, I would then proceed to. Hold on one sec. Yeah, I would just kind of look at all of them and go, and use my, I would conjure my psychic blades, throw them in the direction of our ship, and I vanish just like that in front of them as I psychic teleport. And let me roll a d8 to see how far I go.
Let's see. Indeed, you are at least 50. Oh, nice. With
Oh,
a
it's really
6. So you can
And
go
so, yeah,
60
I will
feet.
go 60 feet.
Nice.
Where's the fucking roller? Here we go. Yep. Oh, yes. I get right next to Flinch. Fantastic. Get like right there. And that's technically bonus action. So for my regular action, I see Head Honcho right there. And so I charge up my laser pistol and take a blast at him.
All right, let's see it. He's focusing over on Langston. Of course, looking back at the one that just got blasted off the ship from Crick. Manto comes jumping on down, taking a shot, and a 17 to hit is going to miss.
Fuck. Let me see something real quick.
Damn, I forgot to do something, but all good.
All right, that's gonna be it.
Okay. All right. So Manto reappears back on the ship in one piece, safe and sound. As he does, the at the top of the scorpion tail, you can see that light growing brighter and brighter. How many of these are over here? Cool. This pink one now down at the bottom. Just watch Manto disappear. He goes and quickly turns and tries to run in that direction, but is abruptly met by this wall of blades that Langston has conjured up, and kind of seems stuck in his tracks right there. Let's see. He's going to. I'm gonna make an intelligence check real quick and check something. Yeah, so he's gonna go over to the edge of the blades, and he kind of yells down, "Captain, Captain!" And that's pretty much all he's gonna do on this turn. The purple one.
Come on.
Yeah.
Don't you want to go swimming in the blades?
The purple one next to him, seeing what's happening and going on, kind of feels the ship beginning to move. He yells down, "Captain, we're leaving! Get your ass back here!" And yells that, and that is that. And then Starbo is up now, with this large. Yeah, he'd be helping Langston out here, with the leader up in the north. He takes a branch and kind of just sweeps up and slams against him. Ooh, tries to, as he's able to dodge that attack, but he meets him with
Yeah.
comes with him at the left side first, dodges that one, then meets him with the right side. Bam! Hits him directly now. 29 to hit. Is going to do 18 points of bludgeoning damage to this leader. But as you guys see, as he's about to get impacted by this, a kind of spectral field appears around him, seeming to take a bit of that damage away from him. But still, you watch as he definitely gets a little bit beat up, a little sore from that swinging branch attack from Starbow, and that brings us to Rampu.
My God, I've been waiting 9 hours for my turn. Oh, this guy gets out of my gust of wind, and he looks like he's in between a rock and a hard place here. And so I'm going to give you a little background, guys. In pro wrestling, when a guy goes down, it's called taking a bump. And basically, they are trained, so they don't break their neck, to do like a flat, both shoulder flat back landing, and they put their head up, right? So they don't end up becoming paraplegics. So it's very quick. You're on the ground in a second. And that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to walk up in front of this guy again. I'm going to take a quick wrestling bump where my head will end up right under his legs, so his wiener area. And I'm going to bonus action, readjust my gust of wind, and send his ass flying upwards into space.
Incredible. There's no save for that, right? Is it? Or no, strength 14.
No, you just,
Strength 14.
oh yeah, strength 14.
Okay, let's see. Right, that is what that's for, right? Each creature, yeah, or be pushed 15 feet away. Gotcha. Let's see. That's a 20.
Damn it. Okay.
He begins to lift up off the ground, and he closes his cobra flaps. That was like kind of acting as a parachute, and he drops back down to the ground, and he does not get lifted up.
Well, I am now right under his crotch, and I'm going to literally take 2 shots at said crotch with my longbow.
If it was a snake, it would have bit you.
Yeah, so here's number 1. 22.
That hits.
Yeah, buddy. And here's Zamash.
Cool.
It's okay. I feel like okay, there we go. And then here comes number 2. There we go.
27 is definitely a hit.
And 12 more damage.
Nice.
And
2 shots just lodging up into his pelvis. He looks down at you, screaming as he goes rips both of them out. Yeah, terrible.
and that's my
Anything?
turn.
That was your turn. All right. At the end of the last spot of the 5 up here on the tail, and at the end of this round, that light growing immensely brighter and brighter, begins to hum and vibrate. You can feel like a wave of energy humming and reverberating off of this tail, and as it reaches its apex of brightness, it unleashes this brilliant blast of white hot heat in your guys' direction. Let me go ahead and drop an AoE. Let me choose the right one. Perfect. So
Spirit bomb.
everyone in that area right there, that includes you, Rampu.
Does that hit the orange guy as well then? 'Cause he's in it.
Yeah, it probably would.
Yeah,
So,
buddy.
so everyone in that needs to make a dex save.
Thank God.
That disadvantage on my, I think. Well,
At least he's going down.
Let's make a dex.
Okay, good thing we have had a lot of long rests, so my ring is recharged. I'm just gonna burn a ring of evasion so I can pass the saving throw.
Nice.
Hey,
Who's that?
question for you.
Mhm.
This isn't considered a spell?
Not a spell, no.
Fuck me. Well, I got a nat 1.
Oh.
Well, you automatically take half damage on dex things there, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. So everyone that failed will take 45 points of we'll call it radiant damage. It's kind of radiant fire-ish. It's they shoot a fucking laser at you guys out of the tail and it blasts into the ship. And this massive wave. And 45 to everyone that failed, half as much to anyone that succeeded. 22, that is. So let me take 45 off of the ship here.
Okay. So I have to.
We should
roll
make
a-
it so they can't do that again.
Ooh, the blades stand.
Nice.
There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah, you passed
Well,
that
I got
save.
one of mine.
Yeah, absolutely. And let's see.
I was
War-
really confused when we got on. I was like, "What the fuck is concentration?" Oh, right, I have a storm of swords going to work on a deck.
And with this wave of energy blasting into the ship, Flinch, or Crick, you watch, and Manto, yeah, you're sitting right there too. You guys watch as Flinch just get knocked back off of his feet, sliding back into the wall, back by Warwick, and his eyes completely shut as his body goes limp as he falls to the ground. And that will bring us to this Wanty on the deck up here, feeling the ship moving even more, yells down, "Captain! Now!" And Langston, you're up.
Wheat. Okay. Well, Flinch going kind of changes things.
He's just a monkey.
I mean, he is. So, can you tell me, did he, like, he's, like, doing death saves, right?
Correct.
Okay. So he can wait a turn. Alright. That's it. Langston's done fucking around. Oh, if I move, this dude's gonna get an op attack as he's within range of me, isn't he?
He is just within range, it looks like. Is it?
Okay.
Yeah, because he's large, yep. Yeah.
Okay, so am I allowed to peek around Starbow and see, like, the scorpion tail up here? Oh, sorry. Meant to ping it, but ping the whole ship.
Nah, that's fine.
Like, I can see them from, like, if I just looked up past Starbow.
Yeah, I mean, you can absolutely see the ship. It's above you guys currently, so, you know, the tail is, like, arched over and shot down at
super.
you guys, yeah.
Okay, well, I'm not dealing with that shit again. I'm gonna 5th level Fireball on the apex of the tail, and so it gets all 5 guys up there, and also the tail itself, to kind of make it so they can't charge that shit again.
Okay, yeah, I'll say that you guys have, what's the range on Fireball?
Fireball is 150 feet from a point of my choosing.
Okay, cool, let's do it.
So, dex save to everyone, DC 13, or they gonna take... so many ones. 39 points of damage.
This song's sick. I like this bass groove. Alright, so, what was the DC?
DC 13 dexterity.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, excuse me,
Damn.
DC 15.
Alright, let me roll quick
Damn.
rolls. It's 15 dex, and it's 39 damage. Alright, let's see. Roll.
Damn.
Oh wait, they all get advantage. Roll.
Wait, why do they have advantage?
They've all had advantage against spells this whole time. Magic resistance.
Oh, stupid.
So 3 of them fail though. 2 successes.
Okay.
Black, red, and pink fail. Let me apply that damage. And fireball explodes up there. So yeah, how do you go about and doing that?
I think I'm like looking at their captain, and I'm just like, I don't know what your beef is, and then I look up at his ship and like realize they're all yelling at him to be like, get back now, and I'm like, but I feel like you might not want to lose that, and as I point up, I want the fireball to go off on the tip of the tail. So it's pretty much blades are whirling on the deck of it, fireball goes off on the tail, and I want to be like, you might get us, but I'm gonna make sure as hell you don't have a ride home.
Awesome. Yeah, you watch that impact explodes, shrapnel from the tail. It's actually, you know, you'd expect maybe like metal scraps falling off, but it's almost very like exoskeleton, like, you know, almost like a crab shell, bits of that flaking off of it and flying off into space, and you leave it very exposed in this current state, and it's definitely looking like it's got some heavy damage done to it. Actually, go ahead and roll your damage for your blades too.
Oh, hell yeah. 38.
38, okay.
Go.
I'm shredding this ship, everybody.
Making a
Oh,
lobster
yeah.
roll out of it. So yeah, as Langston shoots up the fireball, shredding it up a bit with his blades, kind of gets a little cocky to the captain behind him. Is there anything else to you that you'd like to do?
I think the only thing I'll do is I'll look at the captain, just be like, do you wanna call this even? You go your way, we go ours. Are you hell bent on bringing us with you?
Incredible. Anything else for you?
Nope.
All right, so as he looks back at you, as you're calling to him, he watches the explosion go off overhead. As the Scorpion ship is vibrating and the light is bending around its hull. Reality around it seeming to tear as it's clearly leaving this place right now. It is definitely very hurt. It's heard a command to leave and everything. He looks back at you and he kind of hisses in Abyssal. Do you speak Abyssal? Just like, I don't know if you understand it or not, or if...
Nope, I got Draconic, which must be like a long-distant cousin in some way, shape, or form.
I guess
I'm sure.
I do.
Manto,
My
yeah, you're
question-
nearby. Yeah, you'd probably hear him kind of in a very guttural, malicious kind of tone, be like, "We're not done with you yet." And he kind of smacks his chest, a button on that, and you watch as he dimension doors out of this space up towards the ship, and as he reaches up there, he's on the ship's deck. You guys can see he has that dark metal sphere in his palms, and he tosses it down into the ship's hand, or onto the ship's deck after tossing it in his hands. You watch as it kind of rolls on the ground a little bit, covered in glowing runes, and it kind of begins to shift back and forth and move a little bit. And that's going to be his turn.
Did he leave the sphere on our boat?
Yes, yeah, he tossed it down to your guys' ship. With that, yeah, the red one just floating down into space. He's out of sight, out of mind right now. Commodore Crux looks down at the sphere. I'll go ahead and I'll place like an item on the screen or something so you guys can see like whereabouts it would be. We'll do this. That's not what it actually looks like, but I just had a circular thing here that I could grab real quick. So yeah, you guys have that sphere toss there, and War or Crux looks around and sees the one that's still by Rampu. Kind of looks at the sphere again, and then looks over at Langston Crick and points over to you guys like, him, sphere. What do you need?
Yeah.
I think we can handle the sphere. Yeah.
He looks over at the snake, then the Lanti, with his musket out, and takes 2 shots. Ooh, nat 20 on
There
the
it is.
first one. Let's see what that does. That's
Nat 20.
yeah, hefty damage on that. Whoops, sorry, I did that to the wrong person. Let's do that to him. There we go. And then he takes a second shot, loads it back up. A 22 on that one. And let's see what the damage is on this. Just enough as Warwick takes his shot, aims it up at the head of the snake, blast him once, reloads it again. Rampu, hold him right there. Boom, blast him again. And that snake just collapses onto the ground in front of you guys. And he is dead. The screen one that Crick hit, floating away into space nonstop. And yeah, the ones up on top of the tail seem to be. Oops, I don't know why. Sorry, the big guy. He must have. Did I not move him back up to the ship? Sorry. There we go. Yellow one is floating off into space too. But yeah, you guys saw a couple of the heads kind of scratching off some of their burn marks and charred marks on top of the tail up there. Warwick goes over to Flinch and grabs him and begins to try to help him. Smacks him in the face. Wake up, buddy! Wake up! It's not your time yet. And he's gonna give him the help action, just make him conscious again. make him stable.
And you said the captain teleported the snake guy.
Yeah, the bigger one. Yep.
Okay, cool.
And when he landed up on the top deck, that's when he looked down at your guys' ship and tossed that black metal sphere down at you guys. That brings us to Crick.
Am I able to, from this distance, determine if that? I'm assuming that orb is a bomb. Is there any way that I can?
Get it to my wind blood.
uh,
It's going to space.
Make an Arcana check.
Oh my god.
It's not a bomb. There's something contained in that thing.
But I can't move.
You can imagine that, like, inside of there is essentially like a pocket dimension that holds another creature or something inside of there.
Okay. Also, I guess I can't move, so I can't really do much with it. I guess I'm gonna have to use my action to try to break this restraint.
Okay, go for it.
'Cause, yeah, I can't do anything else.
Yeah, make a strength check. Strength check.
11. I'm gonna add a D4 to that, and then I'm gonna add a flat 4 to it as well from my build for success.
Okay.
So that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
Yep, you're able to break out of it with all of that combined. Yep.
Nice. So I have broken out of that, and then can I free action pick it up?
Pick it up. Yes.
But I can't do anything with it. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to just move myself over to here with just to prepare if anything comes out of it.
Okay.
And kind of holler to Rampu. We should do something about this, as it's just like staring at my feet.
All right. Anything else?
I'm like trying to talk, but like the wind's coming out of me.
And then I will bonus action actually my new Arcane Vigor. So I'm gonna roll two hit point die, and add my health to that. So I just kind of dig down extra hard there.
Okay. Love that. You guys watch some commotion happening on the ship up above, but it is moving away from you guys currently and still, as it seems to be fully leaving at this point. Manto, you're up. No enemies on your ship, but of course, as I just mentioned, that ship is still above you guys and looks like it's leaving.
All right.
And Langston's definitely put hurt on it too. If I haven't described that well enough, he's definitely hurting it a lot.
With my 30 feet of movement, I would get right to it. The orb.
Mm-hmm.
How large is it?
I would say it's like maybe 3 spiral hands.
That's not bad. So yeah, it's definitely like I can pick that up, and is Rampu still like looking up from the ground?
Well, hold on. So
Yeah, right now I am.
yeah, go on.
Is that a yeah?
You can ready an action. Yeah, it is. You can ready
You
to
guys
put
can
it
like
up to me.
coordinate.
Exactly.
And his wind is working.
Yep.
Going okay. So I'd pick it up.
Well, you go to grab it, and you feel this pulse of energy emanating from it, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Is this considered a spell?
It's not a spell, no.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay. I gotta ask.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck yeah. Let me see something. No, okay. Where is it? No, okay.
Okay.
Right
So
on it.
as you go to grab it, you feel this energy pulse from it, and it kind of throws you backwards 10 feet. I don't know where you're standing right now, but you probably get tossed into Starbow, and you also take 20 points of force damage.
I'm down.
Oof. Manto goes to grab the sphere, and you guys watch as his body just gets tossed like a rag doll up against Starbow, and he falls unconscious instantly.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
The orb is bad. Bad ham orb.
Bad ham orb. On top of the ship, you guys can just kind of see them continuously moving about. Starbow looks down. Manto, no! And he goes in with a branch, goes and scoops you up and kind of cradles you. And rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, Rampu will stop. And he kind of just nestles you back and forth as he uses a help action to bring you back up to consciousness. You don't gain any hit points, but you're no longer fighting death saves or anything like that. And that brings us to Rampu.
Okay. Seeing that happen, I'm like, oh shit. So I get up and I walk up to it. I don't see my icon anywhere. I don't know if I'm.
I think you're underneath Starbow.
There we go. There you go. I see it. I see it. So I walk up to it, and I'm going to use. What material does this seem to be made of? Like, is it like metal-ish? Like
It's a metal type of material, but I'm not sure you would know exactly. I mean, you can roll if you'd like to, but
Is it? Looking at it, would I guess that I could stab through it?
make a Arcana check, I would say still.
Okay, and also about how heavy it kind of looked while Manta was picking it up. 15.
With a 15, I'd say that the type of metal doesn't look like something easily pierceable. I mean, it was tossed, 80 feet into the air down onto your guys' ship deck. Still looks, quite all right. And you'd imagine, actually, you could hear the weight of it as it impacted, and the way the metal looks and everything. It's more than likely adamantine, what it's made out of. And with that in mind, you'd imagine, that it's quite a heavy metal. And so it'd probably be kind of heavy to lift up too.
Okay, so I'm going to I try using the old brain here, and I'm going to use my shirt on the thing, and I'm going to like wrap it around it and literally like try to throw it, like kind of just, well, not really throw it, put it back. My action would be to wrap it in my shirt and pick it up via that and put it in front of my mouth, where I would bonus action blow it back at him.
Awesome. So you go up to it with like your fabric or whatever to try to wrap around and grab it. Cool. As you go up to it, you kind of hear the same kind of humming, that Manto presumably heard as well. But you're like, I got this protection. I'm good. And then you go up to it, you feel this force jaunt out from that, and you're like, motherfucker, I need to make a con save.
Okay. I'm going to use my lucky.
All right.
And can I also use my inspiration to give me super advantage?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
cool. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Okay, super advantage. You said con save, correct?
Yep.
Not 20. Not 20.
Go ahead and
And only on
describe.
one of them too.
Describe to me how you go about it. As you feel the force, it's like almost like you'd imagine as you put two, similar magnetized ends towards each other, and they want to push away from each other. Your hands are like that, around that with the fabric. But proceed.
Oh, a little fun fact: if you've been following along with the stream, I've been doing a little bit of training with the one and only Manto Zermeister to improve on my lockpicking skills. And when you're learning lockpicking, the thing that you have to know is that when you go into it, the locks are very sensitive. If you go in too hard, you're gonna fuck it up, and it's gonna either break the lockpick or you're just gonna be there forever. You're not gonna get it. So you have to learn to feel for things, right? And so as I'm doing this, I'm channeling my inner lockpicker by just having the most sensitive hands that I can possibly have. And so as I wrap this thing around, I can feel where just where this force is about to overtake me. And then at that time I can remove my hands, and then I wrap another side of the shirt and quickly, fast, and stealthily fold this thing until it is literally just looks like a nice little ball draped, ready to rock. And then put it in front of me. Bonus action. Adjust my gust of wind over this way. Let me put it in front of me.
I gotcha. We know what's happening.
Yeah. And send the ball right back over. Get over here!
You're pushing in that direction. It's not gonna go all the way up there quite yet, but yeah, you at least get it off of your guys' ship. Absolutely,
Boom.
it is floating in space and everything right now, at least. And Rampu tosses it like a kettleball, gets it up there with his wind, and no longer an imminent danger to you guys in the second wind. As it flies out away from you guys. And anything else for you?
That is about as epic as I can get, so that is it.
Incredible.
I need a cigarette now.
I'll let you take your inspiration back. And at the top of the round, the ship continues to fly away further and further. 3 of these Wanti floating out into space in different directions. The Scorpion ship, as I mentioned, kind of light bending around its reality folding. It seems to be making its great escape out of here. And I'd say before it does make a full escape here, would there be something that anyone would attempt to do before it seems to make its way fully out of your guys' vicinity?
Wake up.
I'm about to take another shot at him
Yeah,
with my
right.
bow.
Yeah, I mean, you certainly could try to. If you like to, yeah. I mean, if you let's go. We're gonna do this. Go ahead and make a dex if anyone wants to do something. But if not, you can focus on what's on the ship and around you.
Random questions. I don't know how feasible this is. This spell says a shimmering band of light streaks towards a target within range.
Yeah.
And then it holds it in place. So, like, could I essentially light snare the ship in place for 1 turn until the orb gets back, and then release it and let it go, so the orb is like on their ship?
So, I mean, if we want to, you could potentially try to do that. I mean, just send me what light snare does and everything again, but I think if we wanted to get on a meta level with all this and whatnot, I think the shit would probably be too far away from you guys.
Totally fair. I didn't know like how far it was traveling or whatnot, because I only got 60 feet. It was just a matter of like,
gotcha,
if that's something I can like run to the edge and be like, ah.
Yeah, with just the way Rampu's breath thing works to the gust of wind or whatever. Shimmering band of light checks for a target within range and develops this particular light. We'll revisit that for another time because I feel like that is too OP on a whole ship to be able to do that. but
Which
we'll-
is what I was like. That
we'll talk
doesn't
about
seem
that.
right, but it doesn't specify. So
We'll
I'm
talk
gonna
about
ask.
that.
I'd like to hold the moon next.
I would,
Yeah,
I would
it's
like to
an
hold
object,
this entire
right?
planet in place.
That is
Can
a
I
target.
just light snare the world?
I stopped
Yeah.
time on this lovely planet.
Exactly.
Hey, now Nate, what if two people did light snare at the same time? Kind of like the Care Bear stare.
The Care Bears.
That's right. It's like the
Hey Nate,
Force,
what if we're
too.
God? What if
mean-
we become God?
Hey, yeah.
Double light snare is
Well,
kind of a
when
point.
we get to
though.
level
That's
20,
like
we'll
two
talk
people
about
using the
that.
Force. There you go.
Level 20 light snare.
Yeah. So Rampu, you rolled a 23. Yeah, if you want to take a shot, you can. But if it is just flying away, I mean, your shot doesn't seem like it's going to take down a ship, per se.
Oh, I'm not planning on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna aim it at the captain.
Okay.
That
Well,
piece of shit.
you guys are looking at the belly of the ship, so you
It's the
can't.
belly of the ship.
Yeah, because it's above you guys.
Okay. Wait. I could still do something. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a spell instead.
Okay.
And as those motherfuckers are leaving, I'm gonna do a level 3. That's a big old fuck you for messing. Goddamn
Spitting on their
Stormbreakers.
car as they drive away.
That's right. And I'm gonna use a lucky on that as well.
All right.
To go ahead, give me some advantage.
Take the shoot.
Uh,
Yeah, that'll hit.
21. Yeah, buddy. Okay, that's 7d6.
Well, make sure you do the
Let's make
right
it high.
distance one. Because the
Oh,
water
yeah,
bullets
that's right.
vary on the distance. I would say it's the furthest
So-
one, if that even hits, but I'll just allow it. This is the furthest one.
Hold on, my water. Oh, god damn it! Why did you go away? 1 second. The water bullet crashed.
Oh no.
Tried to send it to log.
Need to get a ninja instead.
That's right. So it's 3d6s for 61 to 90 feet,
Yeah.
and it's 11 to 6. That's where he's at.
But you did level
Okay.
3, right? So you can add 2d6
Yeah.
to that then.
Oh, so then it would be 5d6.
Yeah.
How many came out in that roll that I just did?
I think it was 5 actually. Oh no, 7.
Okay. So here, let's just do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice. And Rampu gives it a big old hooey and spits up at the ship as it's flying away. Boom! Impacts the tail. You guys watch as like a bit of saliva drips off of it and kind of flies back in your guys' wake as it shifts away and flies away fully now. And that ship kind of in that flash of light disappears from the scene, leaving you guys. And you guys see as a couple of the Wanties still floating away in space, getting further and further from you guys. A little bit of that jet propulsion energy kind of pushed them away a little bit further, but that all being said, you guys are mostly safe and sound. We got a down Manto and a down Flinch, both conscious but still quite hurt.
I can
So,
just give
Okay,
him
go.
healer's kits real quick. Sorry, I'll apply first aid since we're out of the combat. So let me take 2 charges from those.
And I'll come check on Manto as Langston is taking care of him. And I'll obviously let go of my wind gust.
Yeah. Is the ship and everything still showing on your guys' end, the Scorpion ship?
No, it's gone.
No.
Okay, I gotta reload this thing then. Alright, but yeah, as the Scorpion ship and all the Wanties make their way out from this battle, no longer infiltrating you guys. Yeah, Manto down with Langston on the mend. Go ahead and take it from here.
Is there like a jail on this ship?
On your guys' ship?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a
I imagine
jail.
we've gone through it all, but yeah. Is there anything that could be like where we could lock one of these Wanties up? They're floating away.
I mean, that's a whole nother story if you guys are trying to get those ones that are floating away. Yeah. Is that something that's in the talks immediately?
I imagine like Crick sees him floating out, and he just kind of walks over to the bridge and just kind of says out loud, "I would like to talk to one of them. What do you guys think?" As they're just like spitting ass over head, slowly falling away.
So that one going 30 more feet
Sure, we could.
each round. All right.
I mean,
So-
I can hold it in place.
Yeah, you can hold that guy in place. And kind of give him an ultimatum. Keep floating off or talk.
So while this is happening, I am going to cast Vortex Warp on, because I can do that for 120 feet, I believe. So I guess I'll get this guy. Yeah. On the guy to the north,
Okay.
the yellow one. So he needs to do a con. If he wants, he can do a con save and resist it. And just float out into space forever.
Let's make an intelligence check. Let's see what he would choose. Actually, would that be more? How wise is he? I think, right? Okay. Yeah, I think he would probably. You think wisdom would say that someone would try to would accept the spell, or that they would float? I feel like they would accept the spell, maybe. So he's going to. The unwise thing would be try to resist it then, which is what he tries to do, which is an 18. Yeah.
So he passes. All right. So that he just keeps floating.
Yeah,
Well,
you guys see Crick attempt to try to
Welcome.
bring him back here. Was there something that anyone else had in mind or wanted to try, or as you watch him continuously just float away as he bites off that spell wrapping around him?
I mean, I can hold him in place if we want to try to gear the ship and scoop him.
I like that idea.
All right, I'll just like as I'm resing flinch with my healer's kit. I actually haven't used that in a hot minute. Hold on, let me remind myself how it works. It
You
can
had some
expend
that
one.
were like souped up or something.
Hmm?
I remember correctly. You had some that you like beefed up.
Oh,
or
it's
something?
the healer's kit. Essentially, it's just I couldn't remember what dice I roll. So it's one of his hit die that he had, whatever his hit die is, plus 4 that I get to use. So what does Flinch use? A D6?
I think it might be D8. It's D8.
Okay, so he gets 7 HP back. So that should get him out of death's door area. And then I'll do the same for Langston, or I'm Langston. Hi, for Manto. Manto, what do you use? What's your hit die?
I think it's a D8. I think the rogue is D8.
No, I think it's a D10 now.
Oh, yeah,
Got
he might be
upgraded.
D10.
Oh, damn. Okay. So then you get 8. So as I'm tending to Manto, I'm just gonna shoot my hand out to the side and cast Light Snare to hold this dude floating away in place, and then just be like, "Hey, Topola, can you get us over towards that guy floating away?"
Is there a save for the light snare, or?
There is not.
Yeah,
I have
okay.
to roll to hit. I have to roll to hit for it.
Okay.
So that is a 17.
That'll just hit.
Sweet.
So you cast out this light snare. I imagine it might actually look like a light, like kind of a rope binding around him or something like that, or something.
Pretty much. Like it just starts in my scarf and like kind of through a wave, like goes from one hand to the other, and then it shoots out like a light lasso. And I'm like, nope, stop what you're doing.
Bound in space there, you guys yell down to Topola, and she responds back with the ship moving in that direction, using her psychic abilities to feel around the space and to get you guys into position. She gets up with the this enemy just kind of floating by the side of the ship now, kind of rolling around in space with this light snare wrapped around him, holding him ever so gently.
I'll like
I,
look to Crick and Rampu and be like, gentlemen.
I walk up to him and I say, you have 2 options. You answer our questions, we may let you live. Don't answer a question. Keep enjoying the beauties of space and your little adventure here. What say you?
Kind of looks around. Oh, shit, I really don't have an option, do I?
Well, could just die floating in space, but yeah, I guess that doesn't sound like much of a choice. Now that you say it out loud. Okay. Well, first things first. Just who the hell are you guys? Why'd you attack us?
So do you guys just keep him like off this edge of the ship still, or do you bring him back
Yep,
on or anything?
I'm,
Yeah.
I'm keeping him held there. Just that's the like it's like imagine like you're dangling someone off a building like Batman. Like, you better answer.
Well, while all this is going on, Crick kind of, because he's still big, I guess, for a little bit, and he just kind of leans over to his ear and goes, "We wouldn't really, ruin a perfectly good protein, would we?"
You see his eyes go
Don't
wide
worry,
a little bit with that. Make a persuasion check with that, Crick. Or intimidation, rather.
I would turn to Lanks and be like, this is a
Not very intimidating.
person that I could actually get behind eating.
But
I
I would
why
I
do we
would
have to eat people?
respond. I would respond when he asked me that about the food. Say, God damn it, Crick! We just ate literally those elves and that elf jerky a couple hours ago.
We didn't.
You're already hungry?
Nope.
Oh my God!
I mean, you have to preserve these things, but I understand. I
I
just
look
kinda-
at him. It's like, this one does have a little more meat than the last ones we've eaten.
Hey, I can't tell if you're being serious or not, but look, maybe I might be more inclined to let you know more if I felt a little more safe, not just dangling out here still.
To be fair, if you're dangling, we're not eating you. And I'm still debating because that was a good point about dinner. And, crew gets hungry. And we have some people, then I look back at Langston, that don't like eating elf. Picky eaters.
Langston just looks past Rampu at the dude we're talking to about this and just gestures to his own ears, like his half-elf pointy ears, and is just like, doesn't say a word, just literally just, and then holds his hands out like, yes, I'm the problem.
And I just look back. I'm just busting your balls, but if you don't mind, we are going to keep you held. So I'm literally just going to, pull him towards me. But while he's still, floating and held, and just, bring him on the ship. But he's still held, I imagine, right?
Yeah, look. You guys came off kind of hot here, and look, I know we came in and we tried to attack you, and
We get kind of hot.
Look.
Are you serious?
Look, let me finish talking. Let me just finish. Look, I was just saying, I'd feel a little bit more secure if you guys brought me back onto the ship. You see?
Sure. Don't worry. So I literally just yank him in. Langston, you keep him held here. But, you're in, buddy. Welcome aboard. Don't mind the blood. It's, your friends here. We had just cleaned up, but you all decided to rudely attack us. So, again, what's the deal? Why'd you do that? Who are you guys?
He's kind of, ensnared on the ship's deck there, wrapped around in this luminous, snare from Langston. You see his attention most of this time already. Of course, he's been listening to you, Rampu, and your barking threats, but he's been eyeing up Crick a lot as well. And as he lays down on the deck here, he looks up at Crick, and he looks back over at you, looks back over at Crick, and he looks over at you. I think you guys know who we are.
Why do you keep looking at my buddy here? Is it because he's so overly large and cool with his nice shiny armor? Or do you think that he might look like someone who people seem to be confusing him with a lot recently.
Make an insight check. Jesus Christ.
Let's just do that. What's the way?
Lucky number 13.
Cool. Yeah, with a 13. So the way he's looking at him is definitely in an air of like, maybe not like direct recognition of being in front of him, but it's definitely like maybe trying to piece together something in his mind, a connection of sorts that he thinks may be there. But as he's kind of looking up and looking back down at you, fine. I guess not getting out of this alive. Part of the Black Talons. I'm sure you've heard of us.
Yep, got that.
Yeah, we figured. But did Big Gino send you?
No, Big Gino did not send us. It's a long story, but you know, I think well, we've gotten in the cahoots with a kind of unsavory group.
Okay, and which group is that? Wait, now let me guess. Is it the Velvet Chain?
Kind of looks around. If you guys know everything already, why do you need me here still?
Oh, we're pretty good at investigating things, but it is good to confirm that we were spot on. Good job, crew. Good job, guys. So what's the why are you guys allied? And what's the end goal here? Can't imagine two groups such as yourselves ever deciding to work together.
And why
That's,
exactly
selfish.
are you here for me?
Kind of looks back up at you, and then looks over at Rampu and the rest of the party, and we're not here just for you. Kind of looks around at everyone again. Been causing quite a problem here in realm space. The one that Skaroth, our leader, has allied with. The Dark Prince. He sent us to make sure that, well, don't really squander any more of their plans.
I see. And what plans have you squandered the first time?
Apparently, you all have been getting in their way. Yeah. They've been trying to... Kind of looks around. You promise my life.
I look at the crew. I look at him. Tell you what. You give me the information we need. You don't hold anything back. You don't lie. Believe me, we'll know if you lie. As you can see, we're pretty buttoned up in our details. And I promise you, we will not hurt you. Or have you for dinner. But if you try anything fancy, anything funny, yeah, you're definitely going to be dinner. Or breakfast or lunch, depending which one you're closer to at the time of your death, you know? But otherwise, we will drop you off at the nearest rock or planet that we stop at and let you free.
Real quick, Langston.
That's me along the way.
How long
Not
is
too
that?
It says until the end of the round.
Okay.
but it's until its next turn. But I pretty much was just gonna re-up it the minute it started to go by, so I could just keep him held in place and be like, no,
It's
stop.
at this point, it's definitely lost its arcane nature. And he's.
But we're all surrounding him,
Correct.
and just I kind of
And
want
I have
that
my
to be like.
sword up to his neck too.
Yeah.
So
I just
this
have a
one.
guiding bolt just charging in my hand and be like, if you want this, if you truly want this.
Kind of sits up straight. You can tell, like, I'm not sure if any of you all would have met wanting your time, more than likely, probably not, but they're definitely a very prideful kind, cold, calculating, especially ones that would, be members of a group such as the Black Talons, of course. This one, of course, from what you guys can tell, actually, why don't everyone roll an insight check for me real quick? Yeah, there seems to be Manto.
17.
And yeah, maybe you too, Rampu. An understanding from the way he's presenting himself that there's definitely been talks of the Stormbreakers and what you guys are capable of, and they're a little timid against. I mean, the way he's talking to you guys and acting, usually they would be way more cold, calculating, as mentioned, and pretentious and everything. But the way he's presenting himself to you guys currently is definitely in a way that shows the fear that he has for you guys, honestly.
All right.
And so as
Respect my authority.
as he kind of continues with this, the one that Skaroth is partnered with, that's sent us over here to deal with you all once and for all. He's promised us, well, great power, immense power that one could not even possibly even imagine currently possible within realm space, breaking down the walls of authority and totalitarianism, and showing who is the real prince of evil. And you see, as he says this, he kind of gets off a little bit of a smile too. His lips begin to curl up a little bit.
Ozzy Osbourne. Huh. So you guys, man, it's always power, isn't it? Power. It's so vague too. How can you possibly be that powerful? What does that even mean? And who's going to be the most powerful? You're like a lowly henchman. How much power do you think the leader was going to give you? Not that much.
Rather be on the side holding the power than to be with the boot against our throat.
But the way that they're going to hold the power is by having the boot to your throat now. You just switch boots, essentially.
Stop trying to confuse me.
I'm just saying. Make it make sense, right? But, here's the thing. Okay, you're being promised this power. How do you attain such a power? Exactly.
You said it yourself. I'm just a lowly henchman. Why would they share that news and information with one as myself? All I know is that this
You serious? They didn't even know.
This demon
So what
prince
the hell, man?
is coming to the plains and is going to spill more blood than this sea of swords has ever even seen water filled with.
Oh, wait a minute. It's okay. So you don't know. But would you know anything about? And I look into his eyes. Mirrors of any kind? You know?
I'm not that vain. I'm not sure what you're getting at.
Well, it seems to me like you're going to try to transport some creepy, crazy, super powerful creature, possibly for another plane. So just seeing if maybe there's an artifact of some sort that would do so.
Again, seems like you all know quite a good amount, more so than, again, a lowly henchman like myself even knows. So why bother asking me? You know what? Kind of looks around at you guys with a little bit of disgust. My life is for naught. I feel like I might as well not even be living anymore if I'm not going to be with the great power. He kind of looks around at you guys. You know, it's quite sad.
There's a lot to live for.
We're quite. Come on, buddy. You listen. There are options here, you know. I mean, sure, when we drop you off on that rock, you could scurry back, find your crew. They'll probably not going to trust you anyways. Because why would we let you live? We're the Stormbreakers. We've killed all your other allies, right? Kind of what we do. You could start your own evil henchman group, but as you can see, there's kind of a lot already. It's kind of a hyper-populated business area, and 70% of evil henchman groups fail after the first 6 months. It just happens. So, why not, at least at a test run basis, see what you can offer the Stormbreakers.
Well, hey, you know what? They do say if you can't beat them, join them.
That's right. You know, you look. I saw you battling. You guys were kind of badass there. You know, you can join us once we kill everybody. You'll be part of the group that kick the power's ass. So,
Do we become best friends?
Langston's eyes go wide at the thought of being able to rehabilitate somebody else. Somebody get my office ready now.
And then I look around the crew and I say, half of the people on this ship have tried to kill us. So, just saying. It's kind of a thing, you know? Sometimes, every once in a while, take a liking to you.
It seems like I like to do that all the time with our group. I usually do something and we almost die.
Yeah. Kind of endearing now.
Langston nods a little too enthused at that one, like, yeah, no, that's true. That's really true. And here we are.
He really does do that.
That checks out. That tracks.
This whole time, he's kind of like looking around, pacing, you know, in his mind and his eyes kind of going back and forth amongst all you guys, continuously focusing on Crick more and more as this conversation goes on. And sees, like, I mean, Crick, are you kind of joining in the conversation, or are you kind of like in a mechanical kind of state right now, or what are you doing?
As all of this is going on, I'm not like gregarious.
Yeah.
I'm just staring directly into this guy's, like, even when he's not looking at me, I'm staring at his eyes through his skull.
Kind of looks over back at you again and thinking about this, and he looks over again and it's like, you know, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Maybe the one that we are partnering with, the Velvet Chain. Maybe they were too blinded with their malice and their hatred and their ways of just wanting to lay you all to waste, when Skaroth might not have thought of another way to utilize you all. And again, his kind of gaze goes over to Crick. We made that one, and he was stolen from us.
I like gesture to Crick and be like, mate, what do you mean? He is his own person.
Well, the programming would lead him to believe so. And of course, the conscious thoughts that we programmed within there, and the experiences that he held within his human form prior, the Goliath form prior, that is. We have been trying, which is why we are teaming up with the Velvet Chain in itself, to get the Gilded Eye in their position and their throne. Perhaps there's a way that, again, eyes over to Crick, I could bring you all to the vaults of Karsus. Have you as a capturer and present you as a bounty of sorts. But I say this only with the end goal in mind. That you go in there and you rip the Gilded Eye apart.
Like you more and more each time you talk, buddy.
I feel like that's kind of
Likewise.
Langston like whispers to Rampu. I'm like, wasn't that kind of like a whole thing we were gonna try to do?
Yes.
Okay, that kind of works out. It's kind of nice.
Play cool. Play cool.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, guess that would be a little useful for us. I think you got yourself a crew. But hey, wait, we don't even. What's your name?
It's Steve.
You say Steve?
Yes.
Ah,
Is that
a
one
wonderful.
S beginning, 2, 3?
Damn it!
Yes.
Don't be racist to his people. That's how they talk.
Langston is updating the Pepe Sylvia chart and is like, Steve. No, okay, you know what? No, I'm kind of with Mantle on this one. The spelling would help me tremendously. Is the 2, 3? How many are we working with over here?
Steve would find that to be quite impressive.
That's a need-to-know basis he does not need.
To be fair, we do print out name tags eventually. We just kind of haven't got around to it, so
I'm working on it.
Spelling. He kind of has a lot going on.
If we could
in
get
his
the
office.
laminator to fucking work for one damn day on this ship.
It's
I'm
so
just-
awful that he doesn't need to preheat the oven anymore.
Try, all right? We just don't quite have the budget. We're doing a lot of warring. Our office has a lot of things going on in there. We'll make it work.
Well, it sounds like we have ourselves a deal.
That's right, Steve. You got yourself a deal. I stick out my hand to give him a Mega Powers handshake, brother.
Reaches back out and gives you one as well, looking over at Crick. Yes, yes. This will go splendid.
Should be quite super.
Wait, you could bunk with me.
Crick just kind of like
Yep,
not
we have enough
loudly,
beds.
but
You need to bunk with him. But go on.
loud enough for everyone to hear, including Steve. So we're just gonna sit here and trust this liar?
Well, just so you know, I was about to say, Steve, well, we are very welcoming. Like I said, this is a one chance only situation. You mess this up, we will eat you for dinner. I'm not kidding. We're floating in space. Not tough to find food around here. Could be delicious.
Yes, yes. I heard you the first time.
All right, Crick. If you want him to really believe you, you can show him your recipe book. I'm sure he'll get the message. But right now, there's quite a lot of us and just one of him. So I think we're safe.
Just kind of looks at him. Hopefully we'll be safe in the vaults with this one.
I'll
Well-
stand behind Crick when he says that, and I'll be like, I understand your concerns, believe me. I trust him as far as I can throw him. That alludes me to my point. If at any point we don't feel safe, I gesture to space around us and where he was at previously. I'm like, nothing says we can't rinse and repeat.
And I look back at Crick, since he was whispering that to him. I said, Crick, I promise you as your captain, we will discuss all your concerns later today. But for now, please trust my decisions.
And
Nope.
I just,
I understand what you're saying. We'll discuss this In Langston's office, just me and you.
I look at the captain. I look at Steve.
Nice.
Takes one step back into Langston's office and just goes, I still don't trust him. And I think he
And
should
that's
know
okay.
that.
Not earned in a day. But as for now, you will stick around.
And all this is loud enough that
your
Steve
office.
can hear.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Steve whispers over to Manta. They know I can hear them, right?
Okay, so we don't
the
want the
rest of
key
you
to the
guys-
office. We're just gonna let ourselves. Okay, what's the point? All right, Langston just walks away.
So well, your door was locked, and there's literally like a single door frame, but then there's like no walls or anything.
Correct.
else.
Yeah, no, that's what the key was for. But you guys still just got in anyway, so that's I get to moot. It's moot.
So the rest of you leave this area. We have to talk.
Steve
So
looks
maybe,
around and is like,
Manto, why
someone
don't you show
give me
Steve
the
the ship?
Yes, thank you.
Great, I'm so excited. And maybe Steve, as we spend time with each other, we might need to give you a makeover too.
What's the problem with the way I look?
As they walk away, I
Says
would
Manto with
mention
his
to
9
Manto.
arms and his
Yeah.
jabs.
Yeah. His nubs on his head, yeah.
Make sure you check him for weapons. He
already know
seems
he
like
has
a
weapons,
snaky one.
You already know he has weapons.
He's more of a snaky one, Crick. Different. Oh, I see what you did there.
You guys hear the slap of latex in the other room when I walk in behind him. It's like on it.
Oh no.
The lights
Well,
hate
that's
the
a
sugar.
Foyer.
Cough. Squat and cough.
All right.
So once they safely leave earshot and we can't see them, I would talk to Crick.
All right, sounds good.
So I assume they're all gone. And look over at Crick and say, look, I understand. Honestly, my first thought was to kill that son of a bitch, too. I understand you don't trust him. I don't either. At least not yet. But you gotta admit, it does make our situation a lot more probable to be able to get into the Vaults of Karsus and accomplish our goals if we have him.
Look, Captain. I don't know what he means by made and programmed, but my dad is Captain Felbar. If he had anything to do with him dying, that's gonna be a problem. But I guess maybe he can help me sort out this Jorlin fellow. Because that one still bugs me. But I just have a bad feeling. It's kind of like I met them before. And whatever
good to know.
happened, I don't think I liked it. So
Well-
please forgive me if I just can't trust him.
I'm not asking you to trust him or like him. Just asking you to trust me and work with him just long enough. See if we can do what we're gonna do. But note, you're goddamn right you have a father. You're goddamn right these bastards didn't make you. You made yourself, Crick. With everything you've gone through, everything you've survived. You've made yourself. And you have your family. And you have us, goddammit. So sure you have a past. And it might be very frightening. But we're gonna find out what that past is. Together. And whatever it may be, no matter how ugly, I promise we'll be there to back you up. And I promise we'll take down the sons of bitches that ever hurt you in the past. But for now, we have to accomplish our mission in order to do that. And so we need him. As much as I hate to admit it.
That's fair. But just know, whenever that weird feeling is, I don't think he can ever try to control me.
That's fair enough.
I know we're going to go in there, and if you have to pretend to shackle me or whatever, he can't hold that key.
Got it. Deal.
I'll trust you.
And that's all I ask. And I promise you, if he gets out of line just once, or he tries anything sneaky, does anything, we will try those new recipes you and Aho have been cooking up. In a heartbeat.
I do make a juicy venom sack.
It's both gross and delicious.
At this point, Crux and Warwick and Flinch would walk up to the office. Hey, they know that we can hear them, right? Hey, he kind of walks up, kind of Flinch's like, should I knock? I'm gonna knock. And Flinch kind of goes up to the wall, the invisible wall, and knocks on the door towards you guys. Hello?
Oh, sorry. We were very deep in the meeting here. Couldn't hear you guys out there. What's going on?
Hold on a second. I can't hear them. And Crick, like, imaginary slides the door. They're a little muffled.
Flinch kind of looks at you, and Warwick, they're all kind of like huddled around right now. And they're like, Crick, what the hell was that back there? And Warwick's like, yeah, man, you went like 10 feet up there. You boom! I've never seen you get that big before. What the hell was that?
Well, ever since we were in the cave, I've been having these weird flashbacks of a giant that I once knew and people on Toril. It's all kind of flashes, but the power inside me just seemed to, explode in me, I guess. Yeah, got real hard.
You can go to your room for that, Make sure you close the door.
Greg, I didn't know you could get big like that. I mean, I knew you're one of them dogs, but I didn't know you could get big like that. I mean,
to be fair,
there's a big
Crap,
dog.
why are you looking at me like that? You know I don't mean it like that.
I don't know, man. I'm just
to be
saying.
fair, neither did I. But this new kind of armor that I made, it definitely seems to be unlocking something.
Hell yeah. I like the side of you, Crick. I mean, I like the other side of you, too. All sides of you are fine. What I'm trying to say is you're great, and I like that.
I just look at
You know,
him
I'm out of here. I'm bye.
Crick's got his red, beady eyes, and he looks at him and goes, I kind of like you as well.
Yeah, but I didn't mean it like that. Which, just come on, you're talking yourself into a hole. And he just kind of pulls him away.
Yeah, you are.
Um,
As they walk away, I would yell over, "Hey, Langston, why don't you come join
Yeah.
us in your office for a second?
Coming.
Close the door behind you."
Can do. Langston will exit the door, close the door behind him, and then takes off his rubber gloves and is like, "He's clean, don't worry." And then just walk into his office, key in, and enter the room. What's up?
I look over Langston and say, "Hey, Langston, did you say you speak Draconic? Did I hear you say that in the middle of battle?"
Yes. Yep.
Well, I could have never guessed. So, seeing that Langston had a very impressive battle today with with the giant fireball and stuff, and he held Steve there. He thought of that plan, brought him on the ship. It was pretty badass, inspiring to see, and then finding out that he speaks Draconic. It was like a nice little bonding thing for Rampu, who has kind of felt like a loner most of his life. So this makes me kind of like you a lot more. And
Oh,
I would have said to you then, once I confirmed that you speak Draconic, as was said, Bensvelk, Gra, Strix Vorel, Langston, which translates in Draconic to good, beautiful battle. That was awesome, or badass, Langston Ebershad.
Yes.
that you took prep for this, and I cannot rebuke. I'm sorry. I will.
Oh, it's okay.
Langston will nod and just be like, "Oh my gosh, thank you. Wow, I'll be honest. I was expecting some criticisms, but this is well received. Thank you. And to you. I have also been waiting to tell you something. Did I see you almost quite literally blow a guy on the other ship?
Oh, I blew him off into space. Good lord.
You, good lord,
Space wine.
with efficiency.
That's right.
But no, as to you, Captain, you did sensational work. You saved the ship. Transparently speaking, I was maybe contemplating dimension dooring the orb back to them. So you saved me a potential suicide trip. So.
Elan Shi, my friend, which means thank you.
Damn.
And to you, and Langston now must begin learning how to speak Draconic other than understanding it fully.
Hey, Nate knows Elvish.
I was gonna say I understand one phrase in Durgar the other day, and now you want to go out and learn Draconic.
He started it. He's like, oh, I think what he said. I was like, nerd. Damn, that's kind of cool.
I was right. But it's from the Dreads books. That's my
You
note.
what?
Johnny would know it too.
Yeah, baby.
Awesome. That was cool. Before, as that conversation happens, you guys kind of had this bonding moment, speaking Draconic to each other, and Indra's recognizing each other in that battle, and just being thankful for the bond that you all have. Is there anything that anyone would like to do before we close it out for the night? Any pressing matters? All right, I'll take that as a no then. If you do have something, feel free to yell at me. But with that said, you guys survived the battle, send those Wanti, the Black Talons, on their own way with their tail tucked between their legs, with one of their own on the ship, and seemingly like a pretty potentially solid plan for you guys to get into the Vaults of Karsus and infiltrate them once and for all. We'll pick it up here the next time we get together, which I believe will be next Sunday. With that said, anything before we call it a night?
Next never.
Yeah, right?
You freeze?
Forever.
What a time to freeze.
Yeah, seriously.
What a time.
Did I freeze?
You actually did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
not a
next.
joke. You 100% did.
He said next. So when will it be next?
We're never going to see you guys ever again. That
That's right.
said, hope you guys have a great night. Take a nice long rest, and look out for those goblins under the stairs. We'll catch y'all next time. Peace.
Oh, yeah.